Dieter, from this last episode, I think I'm officially Team Green. I am on the Hightowers team and Alicent's. I know
And
she went.
Allison's, dude.
Well, listen. I know she went a little over the top, right? An eye for an eye thing. I don't agree with that. But in context, she's literally being gaslit nonstop for the how many years, being told that these kids are rightfully heirs to the throne. Her kid then gets in trouble for actually calling them out for that shit. Like, yeah,
Okay.
you're bastards.
Yeah.
And then they cut his eye out for literally a joke. It's like, okay, you hit me in the moment here. It's not like you got me a week afterwards. This happened. This literally happens right now.
Okay. Well,
And like
this.
everything she's done thus far, real quick, she's done the right thing. She's given the king heirs. She doesn't, go fuck around with other people. And at the end of it, she still gets the shit end of it, and everything gets bent to Rhaenyra. So it's like, what the fuck? My kid gets mained, and then your kid gets off scot free here. And King V just steps in and just goes, I don't know. Well, let's just end it right here. It's like, dude, no.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I agree with that, and I'm gonna fight you the least, by the way, in this video of all the videos, because let me just say this right away, get it out of the way. Otto was the best in this episode that he ever has been because he finally showed his true face. He showed his true face to Alicent in the room when he said, finally, like I see a little promise in you to play the game, that kind of thing.
Yep.
It's that little finger vibe that we never got. Like he seemed like a beta cuck version who didn't want to show his hand to anybody, never even let the wisp out. It just seemed he seemed like a bitch. He seemed like a bitch. In this one, he finally showed some balls, and I'm glad. I'm much more so on Team Hightower than I have been before, but no. Alicent fucking sucks. And it's not
Sucks?
really, she does. But again, I got to concede a little bit because it's not her fault. It's the same issue that there always is in these shows. There's no communication because, like what you said, if the narrative was exactly as you say, like he got his eye cut out for making a joke like that, it would actually, yes, that's ridiculous. She should have some kind of, reconciliation, or what do you want to say, reparation for that. But what actually happened was this kid, maybe rightfully, maybe not, went out and basically defiled the mom's dragon. The day of the death, whatever. I agree with you. But in these little girls, by the way, Aemond, he should be able to understand. There's got 5-year age difference. These are little tiny girls. Probably it's rightful if they're going to be offended by what he did. And what's his response? He punches him in the face, and then the equally young sons of Rhaenyra come in to like defend their female little weak girl cousins. Are you serious? Like that should have been mentioned, I think, in the Alicent Rhaenyra chamber during that whole interaction. But since it wasn't, yeah, you're right. Alicent was right.
Yeah, they definitely should bring up the fact that it was 4v1 and Aemond still was beating the shit out of him. Yeah, they really should have brought up that fact.
Yeah, they
Aemond was fucking great in that. Just punching people in the face. He's like, dude, I'm going to smash your fucking head in. You're a dumb little bastard. And I don't know why you're fucking sitting up there. It's my right. It's my blood that should be sitting up there, not your stupid ass strong blood. I'm Team Aemond on here, too. Dude.
No, I'm not Team Aemond.
Aemond gets that dragon, too, dude. That is a super alpha move.
It is an alpha move. I agree with an alpha move.
But also like those two kids were bullying him, Aemond, in the last episode. They gave him that fucking pig, right? No,
that was Aegon doing that. Those little kids were like, they didn't know what was going on. They played barely a part in it.
How old are they?
Like 8, like 8 years old.
One of them literally just said Dracarys to that other dragon to burn that goat up. So it's not like they're so ignorant. They're like, I don't know what I'm doing. They know what's going on.
No.
Aemond fucking got to him.
The only way I'm Team Aemond, well, I was Team Aemond a lot more until this interaction, but I'm Team Aemond in relation to his fucking brother Aegon, the fucking serial masturbator or whatever. Like I'm definitely Team Aemond in relation to that, but no, dude, come on. He was asking for this eye getting slit out. He was asking for it.
No, dude, he wasn't asking for it. He didn't do anything wrong. All right, you can take a dragon. That's on you guys. Like, hey, I don't have a dragon. I need a dragon. And the dragon was right there. When's the next time I'm going to be by this dragon?
Let me ask you this. Your mom, your sweet mother that I know and you both know, if she died for some reason, and she had this precious thing like a horse, let's just say, and then your little shit cousin came over to you, or he's an older cousin, I guess, whatever, came over riding that horse, said like, hey, guess what? Your mom's horse is mine now, bitch. Nothing you can do about it. And is that rude about it to you too? Maybe slaps you in the face a little bit lightly just to add some insult to injury. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not going to say they're valid. Their feelings are unvalid, right? But if you put into context that I used to bully this guy that now took the horse, and also that this horse is not guaranteed to go to him, it literally could have killed him as well. So it's like this one of a million shot that I'm actually going to bond with this dragon, and he actually is able to do it. You're like, holy shit, that's so fucking badass. And then he gets back and he's like, yeah, it's mine now. And yeah, dude, the big dick energy on this guy as soon as he gets back off that dragon ride, it has to be so massive. It's
big
literally,
oh,
it's,
dude,
it's,
I
it's
stole this thing from a 9-year-old black girl. Like, oh,
It's
yeah,
not
real
hers.
cool.
Okay, shut up. It's not hers. It's
It
nobody's.
was gonna be.
It's no, dude.
Well, it was
You don't
supposed to
know if it was,
be.
you can't just say it's going to be mine. The dragon has to also like, you can't just do it like Avatar and just plug in your penis into it, right? And then be like, oh, looks like we're connected here.
That's what Aemond did.
Do you think so?
Yes, of course. That's what he did. Didn't you hear that? Like, did you hear that sound effect?
I guess I didn't turn on my volume.
And the dragon, like, you didn't hear that sound effect, man? Come on.
I love when the dragon sounds like a horse.
Okay, I do too.
No, dude. Aemon's base. I can't wait to see more from him. I'm Team Green here, and yeah, this whole interaction here. Real quick, I wanted to say I don't think we've really said it all that much, but Sir Westerling, the commander of the Kingsguard,
yeah.
he's great in
He
this.
is.
Series.
Yeah, he is. He's
He
great.
reminds me of Barristan kind of for many reasons, and one of them being just.
I mean,
like,
good. He
true,
plays the same
guy.
role. Yeah, he is. He's very good. Very much contrasting Kristen Cole, who was insufferable in this scene, like making wisecracks and like chuckling, trying to look over at Westerling, like trying to get like, hey, bro, did you hear that? Westerling will have none of it because Kristen Cole's being a fucking unprofessional piece of shit.
I know. Kristen Cole is literally getting at the beginning too. Kristen was like, I am all about honor in the realm. And then Rhaenyra has to like fuck him over. Just be like, no, you're actually just a fuck toy to me. He's like, fuck, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I am to everybody.
Because I am to everybody. And
yeah, Alicent, you're next.
But yeah, the Westerling too here, where he looks over at who's his name? Kristen. And when Kristen says, I don't know, we were supposed to prevent princes from princes attacking each other or something like that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's like, how do you say that to the king and think you're going to get away with it? He has to be fucking Alicent because there's no way he'd have that confidence otherwise. You know,
Yeah.
It's actually crazy, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen if Alicent, because we haven't watched any of we haven't read any of the books, so we don't know where Alicent goes with her pussy after this, if she's going to slide on down somebody of high birth, or if she's just going to stay as a queen, unmarried now.
I don't know. Listen,
King V dies here.
I'm not as against Alicent as I have been, but man, and I get what she wants. Like she thinks it's unfair. Like you said, she's being gaslit about these kids, but that's way beyond her concern or care. It really is. Like the heir to the throne is Rhaenyra. Like it's not like it's skipping a generation and going straight to these bastard kids. So I don't really know exactly what her concern is. It's not like anything she could do could take Rhaenyra out of the running. You know, it's just crazy.
I know,
unless
but
she's being malicious. You know, that's the only way. And I don't want to think that she's being that. Otherwise, I hate her.
Do you think if Rhaenyra takes the throne, would she kill Aegon and Aemond?
Okay, if you had asked me before this episode's end, I would say no. But yeah, now it looks like she's willing to go to some pretty extremes. So I don't know.
Yeah, she's gonna kill him. I mean, that's what Otto says too to Alicent before he leaves, is that she's gonna have to kill these kids to shore up her claim, to make sure no one else can back anybody else with equal claim or arguably a better claim than her. So, of course, as a mother, she's thinking about this the whole time, being like, I want to save my kids. And I can't just like what Otto says, praying for her mercy is going to work, because Rhaenyra she's a horrible leader. She's actually awful. And I don't know anyone that can be on. I understand if you don't love Alicent and the whatever Team Green right now, but I don't know anyone that can go be like, I'm Team Black. I like where everything's going right now. It's like, dude, she's the fucking worst.
When it comes to leading Westeros, that's the deal. Okay, if you're talking about Rhaenyra and Daemon going off and being like a military force or something, like commanding some kind of armed forces, that makes total sense to me. But in no way should they be sitting on the throne, even if they're just going to rule Dragonstone, you know, because then they're still subservient to the actual king of Westeros. That's fine. But you cannot tell me that they'd be good, as ruling parties. I completely agree with that. If military-wise, yes, for sure. But otherwise, no.
Yeah, I know. I hope Otto, like we said, comes in and straightens out Aegon, because Aegon literally is just thinking with his little head the whole fucking time here. And we're going to get a nice time jump, I think, in the next episode.
What if he's a Giga Chad? What if it's Henry Cavill?
No, spoiler, he does not look like a Giga Chad, but he doesn't look awful. But I seen a promo picture of King V. It was like this snippet of a video, And just brace yourself here, Gator.
Oh
Brace
no.
yourself.
Oh no. My boy, no. I just want to see him one last time.
I know.
Forever, again and again.
Oh, dude, he's so good. I love Patty Considine. This actor is so good in this role.
I know, he's
And
perfect.
I'm Team Green. Your team, you don't have a side right now. You just
Well,
kinda like in the
I
middle
prefer
here.
them both for different. It's more so I don't know who I want actually sitting on the throne. If it were up to me, man, I would take King V till the end of my days. You know, that's really what I want. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got no one on here that I'm happy about sitting on the throne. But Team Black, I do like to see them outdoing things. Like if we have Alicent and this other sect of Targaryens, I don't know what I'd like to see them do besides scheme, you know?
Yeah. I really want to see where Rhaenyra's like what her next move is, because as much as she claims to have, you know, the claim to the throne, she moved over to Dragonstone, and everyone else is now in the Red Keep, so they're gonna like solidify all their allies there. So she really
Mm-hmm.
needs to get her shit figured out and get over there with Daemon. And I think that's the only reason why I like Team Black is Daemon.
But
Daemon is
of course,
uh,
same here. Oh, and also too, we said that like this seems so one-sided, like Daemon plus Rhaenyra plus all this stuff, the dragons. But now
yeah.
they have the biggest dragon on King's Landing, so it's like, all right, that pretty much evened up the fight, if not put it in their favor right away.
I know, and Otto appreciates how
Mm-hmm.
Aemon thinks
Mm-hmm.
already. He's like, yes, it is worth it for him to lose his eye, and Aemon right away was thinking about he already has a sense of duty. He's like a soldier. He's like a
Oh
great
yeah, like
soldier at
it's
this
like
young age.
he was willing to marry his own sister and shit like that for the family. I know, dude. That's what I mean. Up until he was addicted to those kids, man. I loved Aemon, man. I still do, like for a strategy, but
Yeah.
fuck Aegon, dude.
Well, my brother listens to our videos, and he'll know exactly this feeling of when you're ever at family funerals, you ever feel out of place, or some of them feel like they're just, I don't know, they bully you because you're like not part of their whatever group. It's like, dude, I totally understand. Amon's more than he does with the other ones, because the other ones were in like their little Team Black clique, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. The more you know.
I'm Team Amon. I'm Team Green. Let us know what team you are moving forward here with the House of the Dragon, getting into the Dance with Dragons Civil War. Smash that like button, like or excuse me, like Otto smashed his boot up into
Oh,
Aegon's
Aegon's
asshole.
anal cavity. Yes.
Oh, the taste of your boot has come all the way up to my teeth.
Yeah, the teeth too. Not even the throat. The teeth.
Yeah, that's it. So, all right, smash it like that. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this.